And it's difficult to say who was in fault in this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Roda com roda, espelho com espelho, tem forward da reta de Tarumã, tem forward, e aí já deu besteira. E aí já tem uma panca muito forte com o Thiago Tambasco.
Here's the replay of Ivan Benvenuti to go straight on. That's a huge impact, absolutely huge impact at the end of the pit straight.
In der Tat in der ADAC Formel 4 in den ersten bisherigen 5 Rennen die Startunfälle ab und zu mal gehabt, kleinere Unfälle. Ja, das war auch völlig in Ordnung. Aber was dann eben halt hier in diesem 5. Lauf, in diesem
normal racing line. So that was a substantial hit. Even in the wet, you're building some.
Listen to this, Alex.
I don't want to listen to it. It never sounds good in big accidents. Oh. So she'd seen him at the last minute, locked the brakes up.
So here we see it's on the exit of Pouon, and it's just as he kicks onto the AstroTurf, and the BMW rockets into the tyre wall, and a very, very nasty incident.
Him on the circuit, and by the look of things, loses control of the Lamborghini. The Top Cats car goes off through the gravel. Oh, and a big impact.
To the driving and not look so much to the mirror. Oh, let's see next.
Oh, that's Benoit Bergeron into Laurent Demuse. Big impact into the barriers. So that is.
You know, sort of set him on there pretty head on, and it looks brutal at real speed. Yeah.
Look. To begin with, you think he's just going to slide wide, but when it gets back onto the tarmac and it's pointing the wrong way, the wheels dig in, as it were, and just spit him straight over. That's 1. 2. Here comes the 3rd. Suspension ruined. Roll number 3. Liquid everywhere. Springs everywhere. What was that in the end? 4?
Here comes Scott Hatton driving underneath them. Scott Hatton up over the wall.
Quelques pilotes. Pendant ce temps, la Guédette a pris la mesure. Oh, le pauvre. Je crois que c'est... Oh, on se monte dessus joyeusement. Oh, Xavier Coupal qui va...
Oh! Wow!
Hairpin as he comes into Duffus, as all back brakes, he goes off into the right hand side. Wow, what a massive accident for Kenny McKell. The car upside down.
And that's the results of what happened. We can have a listen.
Traffic. Oh boy, that was no. He went for a hole there, boys, that was not there. Look at the spectators.
Boy, the camera got.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, he almost got it. Wow, went up and over. Front end just got a little bit up in the air. The wind caught it. And then it's...
Clear at the moment, 3-car gang. Going out, contact there! 2 base, and that's John Mickle. Very nasty consequences.
Rear and boom, just sent me spinning. And at that speed, it didn't take long before just turning over, going over, and
on the top side with a good push from Purdy, and they're wrecking. Holmes is going around and upside down. Zane Smith around. A big
Fleetwood. Here it
That is even more peculiar.
So here it is again. We'll get air there a moment ago. That is a massive, massive impact. And
さあルーニーからの岩様優吾も続いていくというところ。あっと接触あってクラッシュ。大きなクラッシュになる。
Espersen, and that looks like quite a heavy impact. So Espersen
wide over. Oh yeah, and a little absolute.
Wow, that was the car absorbing all it needed to absorb. That shows how strong these cars are, but that's the car shared by the two Shockhorse brothers.
Ja, und noch einmal Pflanzgarten. Nach dem Sprung wird das Auto unruhig, geht innen an den Curb und dann dreht er sich nach links weg in die Reifenstab.
タイヤが外れたんだ。これはすごい。タイヤが外れたんだ。そして観客席の方にボンネット飛んできました。観客は無事です。
He went off the road, and then when his tyre went down, he had a big off going into Copse Corner, and a rather sore and shaken Ryan Ratcliffe, lucky to get.
Members of the Bonnet Club now. There we have it again. David Stankeris just going into the side of Max Mugelli, and Max having a big rollover, double rollover for Max. I hope he's okay.
And just listen. Folks, that's with a microphone that's... Here, let's listen again. And there's a secondary impact. Two cars losing it almost in synchronization at the top of the mountain. The Mark V8 and the Superbarn Audi. And then the agonizing lid. Oh, that's a bad number.
Awful sounds of the dull thud of...
That's impressive from him. Scott Theroux it is who leads us then with Unai Radre. Oh, that's a big one! A nasty incident there, and two riders unfortunate.
If he wants to find a way through. Cross to the line, Thomas Laurent got onto the bumps and the grass on the inside, and the car bounced into the barrier.
おっとスピンだ39今度中山止まれないクラッシュだかなり大きなクラッシュになりました中山
Teammate, but then in the background, look, Min Heng sort of moves across. Adderley Fong was in the middle, maybe being a bit unfair at pointing.
Into the void, another rear end slide.
Bargwanna, that was Bargwanna that had a huge moment. It's rolled.
It's a bunny car.
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness! One of the bunny.
And Peatmore's in there as well. As he's coming down through the S's. Oh, Peatmore went down the inside. Great piece.
On the right, Zendelli hanging on to it, and then there's the spin for Ollie Caldwell. Will he be collected? Yes, he will, unfortunately.
Newville very quick at the opening split, as I mentioned.
No!
That is Tanak then very much off the road.
That's still going.
Busy goer. Busy driver.